Are you trying to wholesale the property, but the seller wants too much for it? Here's another way to still make money on this deal. It's called a novation, and I'll show you how the numbers will work on this one. So say your wholesale offer, cash offer for this property was $75,000, and the seller wants $100,000. You can't get them to come down at all. What you're gonna do is offer them a novation, and you're gonna need two things from them. That's time frame and then reasonable access to the property. So the seller wants $100,000, and you think that if you listed it on the open market, you could probably sell it for $130,000. What you're gonna do is you're gonna hire a realtor, and sometimes you can pay them flat fees or you can do the commissions. It just depends on who you go through. So what you're gonna be able to do is list the property on the open market for $130,000. You're still gonna be able to cover all closing costs, all commissions, and everything for the seller. So they're still not gonna have to cover any of that or pay any of that. And then as well, they're not gonna have to do any of the legwork. So you're gonna be in communications with the realtor, and you're gonna handle all of the legwork for them so that they still have a simple, easy process of selling their home without having to deal with, the realtor going back and forth, doing negotiations and everything like that. And then they are guaranteed, hey, once this property does sell, they're gonna get that net amount of $100,000, obviously minus any like mortgages or liens or anything like that against the property. And then that way they know, hey, when this does sell, I don't have to do anything, and I know I'm gonna get $100,000 for the property. And that is another way to make money on a deal where a seller wants too much for the property.